I forgot to launch Studio. Anyways, hey YouTube, we are live. This is the legitimate test of Pinnacle Studio 21 Ultimate with all of the with the patches installed and everything. I had to do a little bit of trickery to get it installed because it was saying that it was installed when it wasn't. So I went through and I deleted all the folders, and even that was saying still that it was installed. And I even tried to use a program called Revo Uninstaller, and the little bit that I tried with that couldn't see it. But then I remembered something that the studio team did that was helpful. So on my folder, what I did, because when I launched the Pinnacle Studio 21 installer, as you see here on the disk, it went through the thing and it said everything was installed except for the patch. But the patch wouldn't install because the program wasn't there, and when I clicked Launch Studio, it couldn't find the path. So then what I did is I just went into my 64-bit, because I am 64-bit, and then I went into Studio, and I installed it from that. And then from there I went back and I ran this and let it install the patch. But basically, let's just let this load really quickly here and make it full screen. This is where we cross our fingers. If it doesn't work, we can return it. If it does work, which I hope it does, this. Don't show again, because I know that that's going to be for Studio 22, and that thing is buggy, and we've still got like 6 months left before we get a patch. So let's just do a new movie. And I've been working with the speed test file here, so we'll just go ahead and drag that in. Okay, that works. We're going to just go back to here. Do the same thing that we did before. Let's zoom in a bit here. I'm going to split this. Then we're going to copy and we want to paste twice. Editor. Time remapping. Whoops, I need to adjust the camera. That's a little better. And from here, we're just going to hit reverse. That works fine. As you can see, based on these frames here, it has just reversed. So now, if we go back to the beginning, we should see unfolds her arms, walks forward, goes back, folds her arms. Why is that playing backwards? Notice, so this up here, notice this? I don't know why, but that's running backwards. Huh. Yeah, I don't know that. Oh, probably because the reverse effect was applied, so it's gonna play backwards. So that worked perfectly fine. Now let's do a copy and a paste. Okay, so we get that reloading issue here. But also, this goes pretty fast. I'm going to... What am I doing there? That's one thing that I keep forgetting, is when I'm on my computer doing stuff with friends and showing them things. Like, if the video's on my computer, then I should pull it up here. I'm going to go ahead and load our speed test video here. This is just a reminder of why Studio 21 is faster. Because I'm thinking, too, also the speed at which it does stuff is so fast that it will completely counteract the fact that I have to that I have to wait for those sections to load again. I know you guys have already seen this. I can actually skim. So right, it came in first for the load time, which is a big plus. I'm very bothered by the fact that you can't put other windows on top of the loading screen, which means that it means that I can't watch a YouTube video or something, continue editing a photo or whatever. I can't do anything while it's loading. I mean, I have kind of sort of been able to watch YouTube videos. I put them up in one corner of the screen, and those are videos where I only need to see a small portion, but it's not very pretty. So it's faster at loading basic render. The simple effect render, 18.1, 21 came in second. So it's faster than 20. 18 is the fastest on this, but it doesn't have as many effects. And I would also argue, I'm not positive, but I think that the effects and the way they render is more complex. Studio 20 and up, possibly 19 and up. And that's a good thing. That means it's doing things that look nicer and better, and also you just got more effects to work with. So, hold on a second. I need to wire in my actual speakers and not my headphones. Turn those on. Turn the volume back up because we're now on speakers.
It's a good thing to do.
Well, you know, at first I was just going to straight up upgrade, but then I said, nah. Well, no, I definitely, yes, I'm really hopeful by then. The 20, and then they have, I think that, their two is, it wasn't, well, the test, something that pilot, death, Hey guys. Yeah, I'm outside. Most nicest looking, most interesting place I have to film. It has been many months since I recorded this, and I did do exactly what I said at the end of the test footage, where I got straight back to editing Airborne Death.
I did.
That's all taken care of now, and so I've had some time to edit this. And I actually started editing like a month, maybe 2 months ago. A little bit of work on this because I'm right now waiting for something else. 21 was faster, and oh, that got me really, really excited just thinking about it and how it was probably gonna be.
Why do I need to look at... I'm lost. I'm supposed to look at my final. We have frozen frame here. So this is... Right, we need to see... Right, the export. This is... Sorry, I am lost here. Oh, whoops. Now I'm lost. I don't know what that was, but I'll have to check in a moment. Oh, yeah, that was the antenna. Okay. Simple render effect, test for export. So, Pinnacle Studio 21 is on the bottom. Did I do this wrong? Oh, it's down to the wire. Yes, okay, 21 does finish first by a small margin. Okay, so. Wow, only 5 points for 20. So, Pinnacle Studio 21 is faster overall. So, if you guys missed it, I'm going to quickly say, I think this render thing here, which I haven't had comment from Coral. I don't know if they're like sidestepping it, if they're missing my messages. But they've had one more thing for me to try with 22, which I'm done with 22. I'm sorry. 22 could be fixed with a patch, but that's 8 months out.
And I am going to use the speed improvements so much. The main reason that I don't do a lot of well-edited videos is mainly because of speed and just the time that it takes to do that, and I want to get more videos out sooner. But speed improvements are going to help, so I'm going to try one more little test thing. Let's see, is there something I can test with? Let's go. Let's check quickly what's in the import folder. Oh, yeah, there's some mod files for... I don't know why those are there. They shouldn't be. I hope this isn't a new file type that is, because... Let's see, what kind of stuff do we have to work with in our... Like... Oh! Ha! Hidden items, there we go. No wonder. Okay. Huh. I needed that earlier to see something. What? Let's see what this video is. Hey, YouTube. Oh, that. I can't show that. Alright, hey, YouTube, not live this time. We are trying pot stickers. I believe I did release the pot stickers video. I honestly, let's pick something in camera dump. I want to pick something, like, that'll be kind of sort of... This I know I didn't upload. This is some stuff for making a phone case, which... A lot of this stuff here, I'm planning this would be good, quick, slap-together mission content. Stuff for when I'm gone on my mission. We'll go ahead and work with this file right here. This is, like, really old. Because this file is from back when... around when I first got my first HX90V. So let's just take a look here. 2016, September 14th. Okay. Go ahead and pull it into Studio, which should be nice and quick. Drag it onto our timeline, and let's see how long are we working with. This is just me showing a way to get down a balloon off the ceiling if you have another balloon up there. But let's just, what can I do with this folder?
Yeah, it's recording.
Okay. This is how you get a balloon down from a really high place. In a church or somewhere, and that's what I'm doing. So this balloon still has its weight tied to it, and then it's got another balloon tied to it with tape on the top. Places. Basically, if we raise it up there. 1 second here. I've got to take a look. At... Yeah. Give me a second. I probably shouldn't have started editing this clip. Okay, well, we're gonna go on, and then I'll come back and show this to my mom and point out to you guys what I'm seeing, which is actually pretty touching here. This... I think I need just to do a legitimate, like, edit. It's like something that I need to do with use-wise, but, you know what, let's just do something simple here. So let's take from this section to this section here. We need to go under our editor. We're already under timer mapping. Set this to stretch. Oh, this is what I needed to test. Duh, I forgot about that. 6 seconds. Just duration. Let's make it 24 seconds, so almost double. Not counting the frames. Render's going nice and quick. Slowed down a little bit there, but it's doing an effect, so yeah. Now it makes me curious why it slowed down those 2 times, but let's just see. What the heck? I think we've just found out the thing that I just didn't want to find out, that this version of Studio is buggy. What if we do hold pitch?
Yeah, it's recording.
Okay, that slight crackling in the audio I'm accepting, because that can kind of sort of happen when you slow down audio like that. And it could also be in Pinnacle Studio too. I've noticed for some reason that the audio, when playing stuff in Studio, sometimes is a little bit crackly on speakers. Doesn't sound super great. But then I don't notice problems with my final export, so that's something that I need to dig into and test a little bit to really check. Another thing I'm wondering too is sometimes if like I have audio and it shows it's clipping here, it still sounds bad on my speakers, even though obviously their volume's not super loud and it's not clipping there. And I'm sure that's a legitimate thing with any program. I'm just curious as to why.
Yeah,
Let's say I didn't want to hold the pitch now. It's still playing the audio like a squeak chipmunk, which shouldn't do that. Only thing I would want is deeper audio, maybe, to not hold the pitch. Go ahead and come in. I just want you to see this right here. I just pulled up this random clip that I never uploaded, which I will, because I'm just doing some editing on it. Yeah, just look at Dad's face. This was after the party. The thing that I noticed right away is you can still see some emotion in him and how he was really touched by it.
Yeah, it's a very pleasant look.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So let me see the whole clip. I want to just see his face, his movements, whatever.
Yeah, I can show you afterwards.
Okay, I'll be leaving, you know.
Yeah, I know you'll be leaving, but I'm live right now.
Oh, okay.
So, well, the other thing I was going to test, can we reverse it just fine? And there's going to be no audio on the reverse. That one is just a fact of Studio that I've come to accept. I do have a tutorial on how to reverse audio on a project that you can check out. It's playing choppy because it hasn't had time to render yet. I'm going to let that render quickly. We'll test that. And then I'll hop into Studio 20, show you guys what a normal speed change would look like. And we'll kind of weigh our options. Do I need the speed or not? Because everything so far is mounting up towards I could almost have Studio 22, except for that cursor jumping thing. That was just horrible. You know, actually, I haven't responded to Studio's email yet, so after this, I might hop on and do a... I might see if I can still reinstall that. If I can, then I'll try the other thing that they were suggesting. Come on, let's do it. You can do it. Almost done. There we go. That looks good. I mean, that works. Let's just go ahead and undo so things back to normal. Let's pick a spot in the clip. We'll go from here to here. A jump. A cursor jump. Let's undo that. Do that one again. Okay. So nothing selected. Let's go from here to here. A cursor jump. Cursor jumping. Wow. And maybe that's a legitimate coded feature then. Again, cursor jump. What if... Let's turn off the magnet for a second and do a split. Nope, still cursor jump. Okay, this is gonna warrant its own little video here. So let's wrap this up. We're not going to save changes. We need to hop in now to give it just a minute to fully close the program. There's a lot of stuff in this folder that still needs to be worked with and uploaded. But then again, this was a camera dump before I started filming Airborne Death. So we need to do a new movie. Go back into here. Take this clip that we were working with. Put it in. So let's just take this segment here. We'll just do that much of it. Speed, add stretch. Right now it's on hold pitch. But let's actually go to speed, edit. Undo the hold pitch. Just duration 4, so this should be 08. Double the speed. Now we have a bothersome case where it's rendering something that could be rendered last because it's the original clip. Ideally, you would render what the effect is done on, because then you can just attempt to play the original clip from the original file and render it later when nothing else is being rendered more important like this effect. But it's almost to the end. Boom.
So, question is, do I ever need an effect like that? Let me go back. Turn my speakers up just a little bit louder.
Yeah, it's recording.
And that's just slowing speed down. Where if I do hold pitch, back to the beginning.
Yeah, it's recording.
Okay. This is how you get it moved down from a really high place. If you're in a church or something.
There was no clickiness to the audio. That was another issue I experienced with Studio 22. So I think after a long, stupid, convoluted, very sad process, we've established that Studio 21, is out of the question. And I need to reevaluate Studio 22. I'll see you guys in whatever's next. This is sad. I'll see you guys in whatever's next.